Darlock have invested heavily in Interstellar Stock Exchange. Not good news. That may delay my victory potentially if they've invested very heavily. So they got 4 bombs. They're attacking Taurus 2. Marines have power armor. Okay. Right, let's check see the situation out then. So at 92%, they must have bought 1 share, I think, maybe. So if all the AI start doing that, may prevent me from winning. But yeah, well, guess we'll see. There's actually a trade treaty finish with the Terrans. That's going to cost a lot to renew. I may not actually renew it. I don't want to give them money either, really, anymore, which they would get. Threatening fleets. Okay, so that's Ursa. There's that couple of cruisers which bomb stuff. Looks like they actually moved those ships to there. Maybe they are going to go after that battleship in Lupus. Threatening fleets. Okay, there's a blockade there. We just checked that situation out. Do I want to do the automated movements? Yeah, I probably do, so let's do that. Okay. I've got the tech to do this turn. So we've got stealth suits, and that only works on certain maps, which, yeah, circle map doesn't work with. You can be blocked by unstable warp points on the other maps. Why I don't like them, because you end up not meeting anyone for a huge amount of time. It's kind of an isolated start, which is easier. So I'm gonna head off towards that tech now, I think. I might have a look in there again in a second though. The Terrans. Let's have a look here then. They don't actually have enough money for the trade treaty anyway. Yeah, I don't think I want to trade with them. Don't want to give them money. Who else do I want to have a look at? Let's have a word with the Dark. So we could maybe buy the shares. He would actually accept money for the shares, surprisingly. But maybe it's best to actually just give him a tech, because then I can use the money to buy more shares and secure my chances of winning.
We may yet
So I'm going to give him powder armor. I don't think the Bulrathi have this tech, but he could give it to them, he might not. But yeah, I'm going to risk it. No free kill. He might have exchanged for someone else, but I'm not going to spend ages trying to figure out what he would exchange it for. Right, so we should now have 100% again of the shares. Okay, so slow on course for victory, I believe. Right, I'm going to take a minute to update my build list. Okay, I've updated the build list. Nothing much really to mention here. Money focus still, basically. And espionage, I actually had a guy return to Meklar. I've decided to keep him there. I probably don't need to, but there's not an awful lot of places where I should really be sending him other than that. And yeah, I guess I'll have him on counter espionage just in case of, I don't know, something. I got a battleship here. Transport to move this turn. I'm going to bring the battleship over to there. Might be something to blow up there. Nope, doesn't look like it. The Terrans have a small fleet there. I had a couple of civilian transports on those worlds I used. Could have used them last turn actually. Those mini bombers I got to move. Right, what I could do here is basically just ignore this fleet and just go and conquer the rest of it, but not sure that's a good idea. It could cause a lot of problems. So I guess I got to come back. Looks like I'm going to win via economic victory anyway rather than Diplo at the moment. I might still have enough time to win by Diplo if that's not the case, by getting it back within 30 turns and taking stuff. So I'm going to bring that fleet to there. Okay. This jump gate is getting made so that will speed things up arguably anyway. There's a couple of mini bombers which I better bring back. Got defenses there. Those battleships are better, and assortment of other things I better bring back as well. Could move it on to there maybe, but I don't have any transports, so yeah, I'll bring back. I might have to get open borders off the Terrans in a bit if they decide to retreat. Right, I don't think I can do anything with those. Could upgrade a battleship, but it's too expensive. Let's put on guard then for the time being. Those transports, I'm actually going to move it into there. Who knows, I may bring those over there after all. Actually, I've got a couple of transports now. Right, I think that's it for the turn. I can't do anything else. Main fleet's there, partial fleet there, partial fleet there. What's that? Another partial fleet. Right, let's end turn. Actually don't have too much incoming at the moment. Next to nothing incoming. I haven't made ships for a while. From colonies up there. Right, they've moved all their fleets to there and then moved them back. Right, yeah, dodgy AI it would seem there, possibly. Right, well, transports to move in here this turn. It's a threatening fleet there. I forgot to buy some shares. The trade treaty with the Dalek finished. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in me renewing them now. I don't actually need... Well, trade treaties, 0. If I do a treaty with the Dalek, it would annoy the Sacra as well when I need the population still. Let's invest here then. Let's keep on making sure this... It doesn't let you know anywhere if you're on course to win as well. It's not a ticking thing, which it should be. Let's buy 2 shares this turn. Okay. I think all I need is about 38% of the shares as well, so they would have to buy a heck of a lot now to prevent me from winning, I think. If I'm correct about how it works. Right, I'm gonna do my small amount of build list this turn and then take some plants over here hopefully. Okay, this is the build list for the turn after having updated it. Right, let's get to over here then I think. So I am going to bring in a troop transport there. Let's see what situation is here then. Right, I can take that without any problem whatsoever, so I should be able to abort and come out of there. Actually, will I be able to if I move that transport now, I don't think I'm going to be able to attack still. I move the battleship, I think. I don't need a battleship in the system though to be able to take it, I think. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to move that battleship to Lupus Prime or Lupus 4. I'm going to move it to Lupus 4 because I haven't been there yet. Can I attack with that still? Yes I can, brilliant. Right, so let's take this planet. Right, no marines, easy peasy. Meklar have crushable Rathi resistance. So let's update that. One on strike. Okay, and let's build that, followed by the Alien Management Center. Right, no buildings to destroy there. Okay. Is there anything to attack in the system? No, there isn't. So, let's get 1 troop transport to there. Brilliant, nothing there again. Let's deploy. And, right, I actually need to buy that probably. Don't really want to buy anything though, do I? There's not an awful lot of point in me actually making the alien management thing here. So I'll just stick, oh wow, this probably hasn't been colonized all that long ago. Let's get the crust then in there then. That in there perhaps. And then I'll make the, they might use an advanced colony on this one in fact. Yeah, then I'll get the gravity generators in, I'll probably just won't buy it. Right, question is, should I move in that transport to try and take that planet this turn? Well, I don't. They had a starbase there. I assume they have marines, but I don't know for certain. If they actually make something there, it would prevent me. If they make a combat ship this turn and attack, they could maybe attack it next turn. I'd lose a transport. I'm going to risk it. I think. Let's find out. Well, that's interesting. I think I may have messed up there. Perhaps they got some sort of defenses, that's why I'm not able to attack, so yeah, I might lose that. I guess we'll find out next turn now. So what's left? Mini bombers, my entirety of my fleet. What am I going to do with that then? I think those two battleships are enough to take worlds. So what I might do is actually split my... Well, I can bring that there. I can leave my transports in the system. Then I can bring those battleships back round and start attacking these. That's what I think I'll do, actually. So let's bring those to there. I won't go around that way. Right, that can go there then. That can go to there. What is that? Various ships. That's done in 3 turns. I might as well wait there then. Or I could bring those down to Sol Prime and enter there. I'll bring those to there. Okay. What's left? Right, I'll bring that entire fleet to there this turn. And bomb whatever was partially made there. What's left? Transports. Bring those transports over as well. I can move them back next turn should I wish. Which I probably do. Those mini bombers can come in there. I think that's it for the turn. Right, next turn. Are they going to go down there? Right, they're still trying to blow this up, but they don't have enough bombs yet. Ouch, that was pretty costly actually. Right, that's...
Welcome to GNN.
State of Galaxy.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current rankings of economic power.
Okay, pretty dominant there now. Right, that wasn't good then. A big chunk of the fleet moved back down into Terran space. I think it was mainly, it was their bomber fleet that... Oh no, maybe it wasn't. That's got a lot of bombs. Perhaps it was a... Well, it was their other fleet, put it that way. Looks like my transport wasn't attacked. That's... How long is it going to take to get into that system? I don't know. All of these are vulnerable now. Arguably, I should try and escape the system with those. I'm definitely... What's that? Destroyer, battleship, destroyer. Another battleship. Yeah, I've got to bring transports and stuff over here and try and go after that fleet, I think. So I'm gonna keep my transports over here and make sure I have enough of a combat fleet to take on these, at least try to. Okay, so I think I'll do the automated movement. I've got threatening fleets there. threatening fleet there. Also that, supposedly. Right, I'm going to take a minute out to update these. Okay, so I've updated the build list for the turn. Let's get to the more interesting stuff, the combat and ship movements. So if we take a look at our command points here, you can see I've got 6 battleships. So what I think I'm going to do is basically split my fleet up into 2 lots of 3 battleships. One fleet can come over here, deal with those, and the things that perhaps run off there. And the other fleet I'm going to have deal with taking the planets and whatever battleships and other ships are over here, I think. I'm going to have a Dragon Arc on each side. I have 2 currently. And I've got some outdated ships which I'm probably going to bring over this side, the bulk of, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Right, let's move all of those ships down into the Taurus system. That's done in 2 turns. I don't need the troop transports, do I? So I'm going to move the troop transports back to there. Okay. The space factory though and the battleship, they can move down to here. What's left there? There's mini bombers. I might as well wait until that gets done with those as well. The Dragon Arc though, I think I want to actually bring down here. So yeah, let's bring that down there. Right, was there anything else I want there? Nope, that can wait until that's done. That can also wait. Okay, so there's 2 battleships there, mini bombers. I'm going to bring that to there. Those can come down there. So I've got my main fleet now, which I need to split up a certain amount. I think I'm going to try and take this. I assume that's going to get into the system within 1 turn, then attack. And I'm probably going to lose a battleship against that, but hopefully I'll be able to take some ships down. So, yeah, let's move the battleship to there. Okay. Let's attack the missile base. That was preventing the troop transport. But let's also resolve. And attack the colony. Ah, okay, that's a pretty good colony. I don't have any bombs here. And yeah, there's no basic way I can take that out currently by the looks of it. So there's a board. So luckily I'm allowed back in. I might want to bring some transports over here then. So I think 2 transports would be enough to take this actually. So I might... Right, I've got to decide what the hell I'm bringing over then. I need at least 2 transports here. So, well, at least... Well, that transport might get blown up, so I will take 2 transports over here. Let's bring those to there. Right, and I've got to figure out what else I'm taking, which is going to take me a second. Okay, so I finished moving my ships. I decided... Well, I actually brought 3 transports over, I think, just in case. Yeah, there's 3 there. I brought the bombers, which I'm probably going to need since I got a shield over there. I haven't got any mini bombers, though. I kept 3 of my newest designs of cruisers. I moved 3 the others over there, and I kept all my destroyers on this side and brought 1 battleship. I've got another battleship there and 1 over there, so that's half my battleships over there. On this side I've got 3 battleships, all of the mini bombers, and 3 of my newest cruisers, and most of the transports. Right, so we've got 2 separate, very powerful fleets now, and you can see the combat rate in there, and each side has, or is going to have, a Dragon Arc as well as that one coming down there, and that one I think is already in there somewhere. Right, so that's it for the turn. Next turn.
We share many secrets, you and I. Why not share more?
Really? If I give him that, it's going to annoy the Sacra. I think I have to, though. I want to do that deal with the Sacra still to get their votes, so maybe I should have just given them all my tech earlier to secure it, but I haven't. I'm going to accept. I still think I'm going to win probably in about 4 or 5 turns the economic victory. I'm not sure how
Your
many turns it is.
predictability is endearing.
Okay. But that annoys them, not good. Right. If I get unlucky here, I'm going to lose the colony. If I wipe out all the population. Right. Luckily, I didn't get unlucky. So... what's going on here? They've got one ship attack in one of the places I've taken by the looks of it. Star 2. It's over there. Pirates. On advanced military outpost. Not much chance of winning there. Right, so I'm going to have to blow those up with my main... well, this fleet here. I call that the Eastern Fleet, that's the Western Fleet. Okay. So, right. That's in the system, so I kind of have to try and escape. I'm probably going to take that outpost. What is that? Sporadically blockaded Star. Automated movement, haven't got anything to do. Right, so what I'm going to do is update my build list and do the movement. Okay, build list is done for the turn. I'll quickly go through it so you can see state of things. I'm not sure when I did it last. So last turn I actually forgot to buy some shares, so I guess I should do now. So I'm going to buy 2. I think I'll probably afford that, so might as well just keep on buying these just in case. I mean, I could be upgrading my fleet or something instead with the money, but yeah, let's make sure of victory. Right, so I've got bits of movement all over the place. So, first things first, I better destroy those cruisers. There's... well, let's separate the ships I want to bring in here and the ships I don't want to bring in here. Okay, so that looks good to me. I'll bring that battleship as well. What's here? Dragonarch. Let's bring that down there. The Space Factory. Let's bring that to there. I might make a jump gate there, I think. Okay. Let's attack here then. So I can actually upgrade if I wanted to, but yeah, not enough money. No real reason to either. So excellent. I'm actually going to auto resolve this. Hopefully I don't go losing a destroyer or something. Nope. Right, so that's dealt with. So they can move up to there. Right, that lot is going to probably go there next. Attack that fleet. Or the fleet that they retreated down here, I might have to pay a visit or keep an eye out for. This fleet then, I'm going to move the transport to the outpost. Terrans have some ships over here. I might ask for open borders, I'm not sure yet. Right, let's attack that then. Auto resolve. Okay. And move the transports there. Right, what's left? There's a transport, I'm not sure where I'm moving. That's my Western Fleet. More transports. That's probably gonna wait for that. So let's skip. Okay. Right, let's move the Western Fleet then to... well, let's make sure we not take the Space Factory. Okay, so I'll blow up stuff next turn and start taking planets over there again. Those transports can move to there. What's left? The troop transports. They can wait for that, I think. Right, I believe that's it for the turn, so next turn. got a ship attacking Terstar still. Good luck with that. Right, so their fleet in the Lupus system, yeah, caught my battleship. I'm going to take command of this because I imagine I got more chance of taking out some of their ships than I would have if I auto-resolved it. But this is, yeah, I'm not going to win this. Okay, let's get this battle underway. They actually have phasers on their ships. So, pretty much all of them. Which is the same weapon that I use. Gonna try and take on this fleet on the side. Yes, trying to avoid those torpedoes. Okay, this isn't going great. I'm not even sure I'm going to get a volume. Brilliant, took one out. Well, that was a nice fireworks show. I actually have to transport, let's retreat that. Wow, I think I did pretty well then. Not only did I take out 4 of their destroyers, but I actually managed to retreat the troop transport. So, yeah, great combat. But, yeah, they got the better of it. I lost the battleship. It's a lot better than 4 destroyers. We failed a mission there, got deported from Bulrathi. Right, so that's fine, I guess. I'm going to... Well, let's bring this fleet down now, I think. So, mini bombers, troop transporters. Let's bring it to that newly made jump gate. I'll automate that. So that is a space factory and a old cruiser that was over there. I completed making the advanced military outpost, so I didn't need them there. Right. Troop transport. Ooh, that looked buggy there. Let's save again before clicking that again. Right, so I'm gonna update my build list and then get conquering and destroying stuff over here. Okay, so my build list is done for the turn. I'm even tempted actually to raise my tax rate to 5 to get more shares, but I guess I'll keep it at 4. I could do with more morale buildings actually. Too many strikes otherwise, I guess. But yeah, that's done for the turn. I should show you the path to victory as well. We're looking, well, very much on top now. Score, we've just gone miles ahead. We're ahead on conquest victory, not by an awful lot, but yeah, certainly enough. Tech behind. We only need 38%, and we've got well over that on the GGP share. And yeah, probably a matter of turns away from victory, I think. So let's finish up the move this turn now. This troop transport, which looks bugged to hell. Let's try and move that there. Glad that didn't crash. Right, so what else have I got? I've got my Eastern Fleet that can move to there. I think I'll keep on making that jump gate. Dragonaut can move there. What else have I got? They've moved this turn. That's the Western Fleet, which I'll come back to shortly. That troop transport can come down there. 2 turns, eh? Not great. Not the end of the world though. So they have a destroyer there. I better take that out. So what I'm going to use for that is a cruiser. That should be more than enough. Okay. And let's attack. I'll auto-resolve it. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to split these up. So, cruiser, battleship, Dragon Arc. I think I'll leave the mini bombs and the transports. Let's take that to Tier Star. Okay. Let's attack here. I'm gonna auto-resolve this. I'm gonna be annoyed if I lose anything. I'm freaking close to it. I almost lost a bloody cruiser. Shouldn't have. If I'd have done manual combat, wouldn't have come anywhere near close to losing that. Okay, that blockade is broken. Let's choose. Well, actually, let's move in those. Those can move down there. Right, let's take, hopefully, this turn. So, they have a planetary shield. I better get rid of that then. So let's drop some bombs. Do I have enough is the question. Right, so that's done. They have 9 Marines, adds another 4 in effect for tanks, that's 13. They've got 90% bonus or 80%, so that's 20, nearly 26. So how many transports do I need? I've got 60% bonus, I think. So it's 2. 12. 3 is 18, adds... Right, I think 3 transports should be enough. It's around, I don't know, just over 28 and they got about 26, I think, something around like that. So let's deploy. Right, brilliant. The Meklar have crushed the Bulrathi resistance. Okay, and we took Tier Star. Let's add on a alien management center, and guess I get rid of the global DNA scanner. Okay, and let's put some more food here. I'll do. Okay, let's... I'll buy 1 stock. Then I think I'll be ending the turn. Right, I don't know if I'm going to win this turn, but it might be this turn, it might be next turn, or a turn after that, or I could be completely and utterly wrong on all accounts. I think it might be the turn after next. Galactic votes was about the same time when I completed the stock exchange, and I need 10 turns from having those shares, so it's got to be soon. Right, looks like the Bulrathi are gonna bomb the hell out of their old colonies, and I can't stop. It's pretty funny, they're destroying their own colonies in effect.